everyone, Dr. Laharin here, and today I wanted to do a quick video on the 3 types of stress that ultimately cause pain. Now, I've touched on this in a couple videos now, so I thought I would do a separate video to kind of wrap it all together. Now, I said it earlier, but I'll say it again. Stress is the major cause of pain. Now, stress can be broken down into 3 categories, and I talk about mental stress, environmental stress, and physical stress. Now, mental stress is stress that we experience internally with our thoughts. Some sources of this could be stress from work, trying to meet deadlines. It could be an emotional type of stress, like your loved one is sick, you want to be there for them, but you're not there. It could also be things that make you anxious, like you're about to miss your flight and you are still in the taxi. So things like that can increase our production of cortisol, which is a hormone produced by the adrenal glands. And if we have prolonged exposure to cortisol, that can lead to increased inflammation and over time have us have an increased perception of pain. The second type of stress is environmental stress. So things that can affect us from the outside in. Some sources of that could be, say, things that we're breathing in. So if we live in an area that is really bad, that has really bad air pollution, then we're constantly inhaling chemicals and our body is trying to balance those out or detox us from those things. The other thing could be things that we're eating. This is probably the most important part because we have control over the things that we eat for the most part. So if we're eating things that are highly inflammatory, like high in omega-6 levels, then that can increase the overall inflammatory response in our bodies, and that can cause pain over time as well. Another example would be eating things that we don't even know that we're allergic to. We might have a very mild food sensitivity, but if we continue to eat it over time, our body's inflammatory levels keep building and building and building, and then that over time creates a hyper-inflamed body as well. And the final type of stress is physical stress. So this is more like a trauma. If you fell down the stairs, then your body is going to hurt. If you're in a car accident, you're going to have a whiplash. That is definitely going to produce pain in the body. This is the one that's the easiest to wrap your mind around. And then the one that might be not as obvious is they're called micro traumas. So if I'm going to turn away, if we're spending most of our time on the computer, you can't see my keyboard, and then your head is like this trying to look at the screen all the time, and you sit like this for 8 hours a day, this is extremely taxing on our neck muscles, trying to keep our head up. And also, it's really hard on our discs inside the spine as well. Over time, this can cause changes to the bone structure and to the disc levels, and this can also lead to a lot of degeneration and eventually lead to pain. So, to sum it up, the 3 types of stresses are mental stress, environmental stress, and physical stress. So that's just a little bit on each topic, and I just wanted to give you guys a little recap as we dive deeper into these topics in the weeks to come. That's all I've got for you today. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to my page because I'm going to be diving deeper into these 3 types of stresses in the weeks to come. All right, I will see you next time.